Hello. We will now begin the demonstration of the trusted IP network. Before the demonstration, here is a brief introduction of the trusted IP network. The diagram shown represents an exclusive residential complex with a tight security system. If a visitor wishes to enter a villa in the complex, the visitor must 1. Get an ID check from the entrance control post. 2. Be given a visitor's pass. Then 3. An authorized personnel at the main gate of the complex will then check the visitor's ID and the destination once more and escort the visitor to the villa. 4. The personnel of the villa will check the visitor's ID again and escort the visitor. The trusted IP network is where such a system is applied to a network. The trusted IP network separates one physical network into virtual networks that are isolated from one another. And the number of networks here is provided as much as needed. The trusted IP network can authorize the user and the terminal by the independent integrated control network, which enables access control. In addition, encryption and key change takes place in order to block access to unauthorized users and terminals. In case of abnormal actions such as large-scale information leakage, even an unauthorized user or a terminal will be immediately detected and be blocked from access. The setup situation for this demonstration is a secured bank model where the trusted IP network is applied to a common banking network. A common bank is especially vulnerable to hacking attacks as the business network and the internet is connected to one single network. To solve this issue, the secured bank builds an integrated control network separately and isolates banking networks so that they are completely divided from the existing network or the internet. Separate business networks can also be formed as much as needed. Through this system, it is possible to perform banking tasks more safely. The trusted IP network is comprised of a terminal agent, AP, access gateway, service gateway, and an integrated control network. The terminal agent possesses an authentication function to prove that the terminal is normal. Also, after authentication, the agent requests the formation of a single transmission tunnel from each agent to the service gateway, which is used as the one and only transmission route. AP, or the access point, concentrates smart devices and connects them to the access gateway. Access gateways are data routers that concentrate and connect the business terminals through wired or Wi-Fi networks installed in branches. This device fundamentally blocks concentration and exchange of the unauthorized transmission tunnels. This router functions to connect to the company's service gateway in the data center, which manages tunnels of each terminal and exchange. The service gateway is also a router like the access gateway, and it sends the data delivered through the tunnel to according servers. Also, the access gateway and the service gateway is connected through a transmission tunnel, and the necessary number of networks can be formed in the process. The integrated control network, isolated into an independent network, is connected to the AP, access gateway, and service gateway. According to the terminal, user authorization, and the chosen policy, the network liberally manages and controls the resources. Through this system, only normal terminals are ensured safe transmission to the authorized server. This is the overall structure of a secured bank. It is in a condition where the network is virtualized by applying the network VPN technology to a physically combined network, and such virtual networks are formed as much as needed for the demonstration. The network VPN technology used here is an innovative technology where its initial weak points, such as the integrated control and the separation of routing domains, are complemented. Now we will begin the demonstration. First, you will see how the integrated control network is structured. The integrated control network is completely separated from the business network and the internet. The terminal sends the login signal for an access authority. Then the access gateway sends the signal to the separate integrated control network. Next, you will see the access control based on business network and network separation of the wired terminal. First, it is logged into an account system wired terminal. If successfully logged in, certification from the integrated control network is achieved and pre-registered authority is given. The account system wired terminal is now given authority for use on 2 networks. Then, it safely accesses the according network and connects to the Smart Work wired server and the account system server. Next, we will log in to the information system wired terminal. The information system wired terminal also goes through the same process for access and authorization. Then again, it safely accesses the according network and connects to the Smart Work wired server and the information system server. You are now seeing how the 2 wired terminals of different departments are connected to the Smart Work wired server, the account and information system servers. But as you see, these terminals are completely isolated and unable to connect to the internet. Likewise, it is possible to safely use this by forming a separated network based on the department's needs, and when necessary, the same server can be shared between departments. As you have seen in this demonstration, the account system and the information system terminals each use a different virtual network to connect to the according servers. The account and information system servers share the same IP address of the connected router. One network can obtain one IP address. The fact that 2 routers with the same IP address exist in a physically single network show that the virtual networks are perfectly separated. Third, we will see the separation of Internet and the business network. As you have seen in the previous remarks, the trusted IP network enables users to create as many independent networks as needed in the original network. This also enables the complete separation of the Internet from business networks. First, it is logged in via a smartphone. Once logged in, certification from the integrated control network is achieved, and the authorized smartphone goes through the AP, safely accesses the according network, and connects to the internet server. But since the internet is completely separated from the account system or the information system business networks, it is impossible to have internet access with a smartphone. Therefore, although it uses internet banking programs via the 3G LTE networks, it is much safer because it is separate from the business network. Finally, we will see the safe use of the automated branch and the ATM. In general, the automated branch and the ATMs of banks are run for 24 hours without security, and they are highly vulnerable to cyber attacks as they are connected to the internet and the business network. Especially, it is possible to load malwares through the internet. The trusted IP network can build a completely separate network for the automated branch and the ATM. Also, if there is a change in the state in the devices, the security posture function is installed to instantly detect the change, and as a result, only the preloaded business softwares are run. The security posture agent of the terminal can check the integrity of the terminal periodically. In other words, it can continuously check whether a malware has been installed. In conclusion, the trusted IP network is an effective, innovative network technology for a world where cybersecurity is of great importance. This is the end of the demonstration for the trusted IP network. Thank you.